call me a snob, is when I go on trips or vacations, I want to do it the right way.
Yeah.
I am not a believer in going on a trip or
You don't
going
want to slum it.
somewhere you've never been, and you may not visit again for another 5 years, 10 years, however long it may be, to just skid by. Okay, I'm gonna stay in a hostel, or I'm gonna squeeze into this. Like, no, I want to enjoy the trip. If I'm going to go to explore the city, I want to be able to pay for a nice show. I want to be able to pay for a nice dinner. I want to stay at a decent hotel. It doesn't have to be a 5-star hotel. Hell, it doesn't have to be a 4-star hotel.
But 3.5.
But just something that's comfortable and nice. And if we want to go see these different attractions, I'm not looking at joy that, hey, we can't afford this. You need to pick between going to the top of the Eiffel Tower or having dinner. Like, I don't want to have that experience.
I don't pick the top of the Eiffel Tower. You can have dinner anywhere.
Of course you would, but I'm just saying is I want to go.
I get what you're saying, but also we could die tomorrow. So like,
okay,
that's the other side of it.
You can die every day.
I know.
Like, you can't use that extreme generalization. It's like we can't die tomorrow.
I think you should use that extreme generalization for most things.
You should, but I also would argue that you should prepare a little bit better to do things.
Right. But if you haven't prepared and you still have the opportunity to do something, but maybe not with the, grandeur that you want to do it with,
then I'm not doing it.
Oh my gosh. But that's you too, like with shows, and I get it. But so one of my favorite experiences to this day was when I was in New York, and I was a little younger. I'm a lot younger. I was a teenager, probably 14, 15. And I got a student ticket to see Chicago, but it was standing room only. So I stood there for like 2.5 hours and watched Chicago, and it was still one of my favorite experiences. I was in the back of the venue, standing. I paid $15, and I really enjoyed the show.
And have you seen Chicago yet?
No, I want to.
So you haven't seen, how long ago was that?
12 years.
12 years. So 12 years. And you still haven't seen Chicago. If I go to an event and it's going to be a 12 years time minimum, maybe even longer till I see it again, why would I not spend the extra $100, $200 to go experience it the right way?
But I didn't have the 100 or 200. So I'm saying with your school of thinking, I would not have seen the show, and it would be 12 years later and I still would not have seen it. Whereas I've seen the show, I like the show, I'll go back one day, but I enjoyed my experience. I had a great experience.
But your experience in the standing room only section is different than your experience when you're sitting a few rows back.
I'm sure it is, but it was wonderful just the same. It was a live show. I liked the story. I had a good time.
I'm not in for it. Just like we went to the Beyonce concert. Yeah, I'm sure the people who were sitting in the way back
now that was amazing.
I'm sure they enjoyed their experience too. But when we were sitting 5 rows back from the stage, watching Beyonce sweat, I was like, this is the show.
I do agree. I'm now a little spoiled with the concert situation, but only because a concert, I feel different about concerts than I do about No, really think about it. So Chicago's probably not going anywhere for a while, just like Wicked or these long running Broadway shows. But Beyonce is going to retire one day. Like straight up, that's not happening.
When we first started talking about these tickets, you were trying to say, let's just go. No, I don't do that.
All right.
And if I see another Beyonce concert again, great. But I'm not in a rush to ever go see Beyonce live again because I saw her up close and personal. I paid the extra money, and it's gonna last me a lifetime. I'm good. If you think about the way we spend money, money comes, money goes. We spend money on countless of items that we can never get back. We're not connected to an experience. Just throwing money out there. That's the way our society is built. If I can just spend a couple extra $100 in this one moment in time, it will last forever. Just like our friend's mom. His dad took his mom to see a Luther Vandross concert.
Oh my God, you always bring this up.
Yeah, and she was so excited just to be in the building. And they were sitting all the way in the back. Little did she know that he had got her front row tickets to see Luther Vandross. So they got into the building. He said, oh, you know what? Let's go walk around here. And next thing you know, they walk all the way to the front. And to this day, that was probably 25, 30 years ago. That little bit of extra money that he spent has lasted him 25 plus years. He's gonna forever win.
All right.
Forever win. So why not do it? Why not?
The thing is, I do agree with you too. I just think there's something to be gained from both sides of the coin.
Now, I'm not trying to gain from the other side, damn it. I'm sure.
But the thing is, like, we end up not doing things.
That's not true.
That is true. What's the last thing you did?
I don't know.
Exactly.